Hi there, John Michael Bliss here for Grow, Love, and Expand again. We're going to talk today about spreading the word of positivity, right? There are so many things. Grow, Love, and Expand. What is Grow, Love, and Expand about, right? It's about a community of people of like-mindedness, and it's changing the structure of the face of the earth. Honestly, that's what it's about. It's about letting you know and spreading the word that we are much greater than what we originally thought, that we have tremendous power within us, that we are created from something much bigger than what we had originally anticipated. And what that power is it's unleashed in us and in all of us. And we have the ability to create change in our lives, in our environments, on our planet. Okay? And if you think for 1 second that you're not important, I'm going to give you a little bit of an example of how important you actually are and how much power you actually have inside you to create change in your world, in your planet, in your life, in your environment, whatever it is that you wish to do. Now, I used to work at a courier company where they delivered packages, one of those big ones, the overnighters, right? And there is a assembly in place for packages. So the trucks come in, they offload these containers that have these packages in it. And then there's people who take the packages out of the container and they put the packages on a conveyor belt. And a conveyor belt runs all the way down through the warehouse, right? Where there's drivers at the end of this who take their packages for them and put in their trucks. Now, there's a whole line of trucks and there's a whole line of drivers, okay? And then you're saying, okay, so how do they know it's their package? Now, this is where it comes in. Because when you talk about change and you talk about fundamentally, structurally changing the planet and how one person, one thought, one mind can make a difference, there are packages being taken off the containers on each side of the on the conveyor belt are two people. And you know what their jobs are? Their jobs are to take the packages, flip them, turn the addresses facing whichever way. There's two rows coming down a conveyor belt. Because the people that are taking them are just throwing the packages on the conveyor belt. But then there's a person on this side, and there's a person on that side. And their job is to take them and flip the packages to where the address is facing the driver. Okay? Why? Because then the driver just has to glance down. And they can, by the zip code, they know, and they boom, boom, boom. Now, are the packages boom, 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 back to back? Sometimes they are. Yeah. But there's supposed to be a little bit of a, and that's another job, is to space it out. So they space it out just a bit. But two people, right? One on one side, one on the other side. What if they just take the packages and turn them the other way? What if they flip them upside down? They could change the course of the entire conveyor belt. They effectively could change the lives or make it more difficult of every single driver on their side of the conveyor belt. You see, I know it's simple, but one mind, one thought, one person can create change. If you ever in your life ever thought that you did not have the power to create the change in your life, to create the life that you want, if you ever in your life thought that you would not be able to affect the world, you can. Your thought, your one positive thought can wipe out 1,000,000 negative thoughts or unpositive thoughts. Okay? You have that power. Just like that person on the conveyor belt could affect the lives of all those drivers down the line, positively or unpositively. Unpositively, they don't do their jobs, right? They flip the packages upside down, turn them around, they're just not doing their jobs. Or they do their jobs and they positively affect every single person down the road. They're effectively changing the entire structure. One person. You see how that works? That's what the power you have inside you. That is the designation that you have. It exists in you. You are made of something much bigger than you could ever possibly imagine. The whole creation for Grow, Love, and Expand is my idea, why I created a product line, of t-shirts now that have sayings on them. Think it, be it, believe it, achieve it. Judging is above my pay grade. Grow, love, and expand. Why did I do that? I did that simply because fundamentally we know one thing, right? That to create positive change, that person has to change from within. And by changing the mind, we change our lives. Okay? And that's just the reality of it. I mean, we've done all kinds of things throughout. You look at some of the great masters, walk on water, healed the blind, right? So many masters out there in this world that have done all these miraculous things. And what fundamentally has changed? We have learned over time that that fundamentally doesn't work long term. It creates this allure, like they want to put them up on a pedestal and go, oh, and they go, no, that was never our intention. Our intention was to show you the power that you have within you. That you have that same, I am in you, you are in me, we are one. That is the intention. The intention was to show that you have the same ability, you have the same power, right? And that gets lost. And then they create idols, they create statues, and they do all these things, right? And that was not ever the intention. The intention was that the people have the power within themselves and to take that power back. And if you don't like your circumstances, you have the power to create it. If you don't like your planet, your world, you have the ability to create it. When I say planet, I love the planet. It's maybe the politics around the planet, okay? But we have the power to create the change that we wish to see in this world. We absolutely, positively do. And collectively, together, working together, we can create change really fast. Does that mean the one? No. The one can create a tremendous amount of change, but collectively, think of what we can do together. Think of the peace and tranquility we can create on this planet. We can. Greed, corruption, a thing of the past, right? And how do you do it? You can stand in line with the sign and protest. Yes, you can. You can do that. But the reason why I created this Grow, Love, and Expand with the positive thoughts and sayings and t-shirts is I want to spread this word, and people put these shirts on and they walk out in public. Think it, be it, believe it, achieve it. One mind can change your life. One thought can change your life. One person can make a difference. Judging is above my pay grade. And you're not doing anything but changing your thought process, which is changing everybody's around you. People see that, they read that, they go, oh wow, subliminally the seed gets planted. I should say the seed gets planted. I put the two words together. And that's what we're talking about here. It's creating a community. It's creating a powerful thought because we know fundamentally to create real change, it has to come from within. And sometimes that takes a day. Sometimes it takes a week, a month, 10 years. Sometimes it takes 80 years. We're trying to shorten that span because why not? Why wait until tomorrow? We can do it today. We can do it now. We can create the world we want. Instead of sitting complaining about our world, we recognize it and we understand it, but now we have to take action to create change which we want. And that action sometimes is really not holding a sign. I'm not saying that's a bad idea. You can do that. Protesting's fine. But just simply putting the statement out there, letting people see it, subliminal, it plants a seed which creates change. And that change starts to grow, starts to grow, starts to grow. And then we fundamentally have a different looking world than when we see today. Am I saying today is not good? No. But could there be changes? Do we have people living in cardboard boxes? People not eating? We do. Why? Greed and corruption, right? So what I'm fundamentally saying is let's stop talking about what we feel is not right and start creating action to create change. That's the whole reason behind Grow, Love, and Expand. It's to expand the awareness. It's to invoke different thought process, allow people to maybe see themselves for something which they did not know. Right? That's the reason for Grow, Love, and Expand. Why I created a t-shirt line or apparel line. And I'm going to do accessories. Why? With sayings. Think it, be it, believe it, achieve it. Positive thoughts, positive deeds, positive action. Grow, love, and expand. Right? These things out there help create change. That's what it does. I'm asking you to help me help you and help the planet make a difference. You can make a difference. Just like that one person in that conveyor belt, on that conveyor belt. One person, one thought, one mind can change the lives of hundreds of people. Hundreds of people. So you do have the power. Do not ever think that you do not have the power to create change in your life, on your planet, in your world. You do. You are fundamentally one of the greatest things walking the planet Earth today. That is just a fact. That's not me saying it. That's a fact. Ask yourself, does this ring true? Do I have this power? Truly ask yourself, not here, and you'll feel it here, and you'll go, yes, I do. I have the power to create, change the kind of life that I wish, the kind of planet, the kind of world that I wish to live in. Together, we can make a difference. Collectively, as a community. That is what Grow, Love, and Expand is all about. Thank you so much for listening. Please spread the word. Please like, subscribe, share. Check out the store. Link will be down below. But thank you so very much for all that you do, for being you, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. John Michael Bliss for Grow, Love, and Expand. Bye-bye.